All right, so boom. I'm not one for intros, so listen. The scenario is you woke up in the Victorian age. What is the first thing you're gonna give a Victorian child? Me personally, I'm going one chip and a Baja Blast. Comment down below what you would give someone from Victorian ages. Today we're gonna talk about drugs, because I said we're gonna talk about everything, every system. Every piece of the system of oppression will be discussed on this channel. If you think anything I have to say about anything is like something that children cannot handle, you're wrong. I'm living proof. And another thing I'm living proof of is if you don't tell them and they're showing interest in it, they're going to find out one way or another. And it's honestly, you're playing a very dangerous game by protecting them from, the evils of the world. They got to be aware, Anywho, so boom. We're going to talk about the dehumanization of drug users. I want you to know, and not even just humans, all animals have been getting high off drugs forever. Since time was documented. I know a lot of people like to think that the world is so messed up because of like weed and, people who drink and whatnot. Listen, even if you are straight edge, you are someone who gets high. Okay. Food, water, video games, books, driving your car. Literally anything you do produces chemical compounds that go on in your body that you are not aware of. A lot of you are addicted to dopamine. I promise you. Even the cleanest people still get high. Okay, so we're not gonna do that, right? And I've had this opinion before I even had my first sip of alcohol, and it's very, very clear to me. It's clear to everybody. And honestly, even if you went the route of weed is the problem in the world, I want you to know your oppressors are off crystal blue meth. They're off that fentanyl and that crack cocaine and Viagra when they rape, torture, sodomize, and do evil to the children and whoever they decide to traffic. Bro, I'm talking about cavemen, bro. Cavemen were getting high. Like, I know they couldn't speak for real, but I'm not gonna make fun of what they probably sounded like, but they was, once they did what they had to do for the day, that plant over there looked a little fun. Sometimes you need a couple. Me bringing awareness to the idea that more often than not that drug users aren't the problem is not me advocating for anyone to intake. And bro, this idea goes everywhere. Before I understood the drugs that I am open to, I still had no opinion for those who did it before I came to that opinion. That same logic is how you should operate for trans people. I have been a cis straight man since I came out the womb. I've been infatuated with the shape of a woman since day one. Hey, the best chicken comes from the thigh. You know what I'm saying? There's no chance to argue with me. I'm sold. So that does mean I don't understand trans people. I don't understand what leads to someone doing that, but it's not for me to understand. I'm a cis straight man. It's not my realm. It takes very little respect and decency to understand that. Trans people gonna do what they do. And people make fun of people who detransition. What is funny about that? Someone felt something in their body that they wanted to be something else, and as they got closer to that something else, they realized they didn't want it. I think that requires way more heart than the people that make fun of them. Me advocating for the respect and decency of trans people doesn't make me trans, and me advocating for the respect and decency of people who intake drugs doesn't mean I'm saying go out there and try everything, okay? I want you to understand that if you ever looked at weed as bad, your oppressor got you, bro. It's in your brain. You got to rewire that. Now, honestly, obviously, there are worse drugs than others. You know, there are classes for a reason. You know, it might be a little harder for you to say I'm in control of my cocaine use, but at the end of the day, the way I see it, bro, is as long as you are in control of how much of what you take, and it's not financially controlling you, and it's not controlling your mind, it's not controlling how you eat and how you operate around people, and as long as you can truthfully like be the same person without it, right? Ain't nothing wrong with a cup of love. And me saying that don't mean you gotta do anything. You can still be straight edge. I just want people to understand there's no one that doesn't get high. And just because you're not aware of it doesn't mean you're not getting high. Dopamine, serotonin, all the hormones, all the things that go on chemically in your body, they create highs. So that's it for today's message. Hey man, let people be who they are. As long as it doesn't harm themselves, the people around them, the environment they're in, or the world, what harm is it really doing, bruh? Aside from that, I have officially decided that I'm going to postpone the purchasing of my PC, but for good reason. I have one final thing to do for my business, and before I can like actively talk about it and have everything about it legally protected and in my name. And it's a fraction of the cost. It's still a heavy cost, but it's a fraction of the cost that a PC would cost me. So I'm going to do that first because you got to take care of business before we have fun. But another reason I am postponing the purchasing of the PC is because I meant it. I meant it when I said we got to keep the black dollar inside of the black community. So if I'm going to be willing to spend as much as I am willing to spend on a PC, because it is going to be for this channel, my other channel, and for the benefit of my business, and I really mean that, and you'll see soon, it'll be a large number. I would like that large number to be ours, you know? I want to keep that black dollar inside the black community, and I have been friends with nothing but engineers my entire life. And this is their time to, help your boy out. I need all my engineers, all my NESB people, all my black people in school that was, that really understand technology for real. Just, guide me somewhere that is a black-owned business that could get me a PC. I would love that. So that does mean it might take a little longer. Morality comes first. I do this for my people, so, But I do get paid in a couple days. So I know a lot of people signed up here because they wanted to, learn how to deadlift 405 pounds. But we are going to get back into it. I promise you. My birthday is July 21st. No ifs, ands, or buts. We will be back in the gym by then. So I am looking to get my bike and my bike lock, and we're going to be out. It's good. Hey, I know people might be thinking that I might be losing strength, but bro, this time off has been spectacular. CNS is feeling great. And that's why you've been seeing like little shorts of me doing, like simple stuff, just getting the blood flowing for real. Because I'm ready to get back in that mode. And you know what I'm saying? I done did my research, bro. Although I don't have a laptop no more because, what happened. But I've been learning about feathering, masking, all the ins and outs of. And honestly, you don't even need all that and whatnot, but we're going to get there, bro. Oh, last thing. And you probably peeped that in my last video that there was like snippets of my boy Caprio's music. So I'm going to keep doing that. The reason why it was like the snippets you heard was because in the middle of the runs, it was the person who was playing music was playing it off of a radio station. And every time Drake came on, like I would suplex that man if I could, but I'm not going to support a pedophile. I'm not gonna support a predator. So every time there's a radio nearby and Drake happens to come on, I'm plugging my boy's music. He don't touch kids, bro. He's a good guy. I've known him for a lot of years, bro. Happy to say that. Brother from another mother. So is Pat. Hey, it's finna get fun, y'all. If you enjoyed the video, you know what you gotta do, but I'll say it anyway. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Put your boy on. Put your boy on the map, man. Come on, man. That's all I'm gonna say, because I am very hungry, and I got about 8 minutes before I gotta leave to go to work. So until next time.
Baby, can you do something for me? Baby, can you do something for me in the name of love? Baby, can you do something for me? Put some purple in the styrofoam, now that's the cup of love.